Good morning. How is everybody? We're going to get started in a second here. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Empower Yoga Live. This is going to be a 75-minute flowing power yoga class to empower yourselves, not always to do more, but maybe to do less. If you're here, feel free to say hello, type it in here into the comments. If there's anything that I need to know about anything going on with your body, let me know. If there's something that you have in terms of a request, let me know. I'm going to take these glasses off so that we can flow. My little fro is growing here. All right, let's get started. If you are new, do feel free to have maybe a block or a stack of books or a chair or a stool as a prop, something to give you some support, and a strap. And if you've got a mat, great, a little bit of space. It doesn't have to be this perfect, spa retreat in your home. Enough space for you to feel comfortable, maybe light a candle, maybe have some incense going. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Kayla. All right, I'm feeling the energy of a little bit of this burst of warmth that we've been getting here in Michigan. So I'm definitely feeling like I want to move. And so take breaks when you need. Breathe, always. Pause, laugh out loud. We're here to connect with ourselves, not to tear ourselves apart. Alrighty, let's get started. Why don't we actually start standing? Just keep that energy going. Come on up to the top of your mat. Once again, if you are new, I would love to know if there's anything I need to know about what's going on in your body. Hey, Jess. All right, Jess, gonna do it again. I love it. All right, people. Let's come up to the top of our mat. This class is meant to flow, but as always, it is meant for you to connect with you. Let's breathe in and lengthen the body up. Try not to clench the butt cheeks. Be easy on your back. Exhale, let the upper body go. Those knees could be bent. Breathe in and lift the chest up halfway. Your hands can rest. Forward fold, let it go. Breathe in, half flat back. Nice wide open throat with that breath. Exhale, release the upper body down. Let's breathe in and sweep the arms out. Make it big, let it flourish. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant the palms down. Step to plank. Maybe bring those knees down. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Listen. And push it back up. Tuck the toes. Let's see if we can sink the head down. Lift the hips up, down dog. Maybe pedal those heels up and down. Check in. Did you breathe at all? Maybe stretch the jaw. Turn your head left and right. Breathe in, push the butt up, look forward, and bring the feet up in between your hands. Take as many steps as you need. Half flat back. Let's try to flow through this. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Let your heart sing. This is yours. Forward fold. Let it go. Breathe in, lift the chest up. Plant the palms, stepping it to plank. Maybe use those knees. We're going to lower down and back up. Downward facing dog. You can skip that. Start to ask yourself, what am I connecting with in myself? Maybe I'm connecting to the stuff I don't like. Right leg lifts. Point the toe. Open the hip. How free does your body want to be? How free does your spirit want to be? Bring that leg down. Lift your left leg up. You choose how high. You're setting the limits on yourself. You're setting the possibility. Breathe in. Bring that left leg down. Look forward and walk or step the feet up in between your hands. Half flat back. Squeeze the thighs. Soften your shoulders. Are you carrying stress there? Forward fold. Let it go. Bend the knees, sink the butt, lift the chest chair. Where do those hands need to be? Coming all the way up to standing. Lift the right leg. Step the right foot back. Take as many steps as you need. Both feet flat. Right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale. Reach forward. Sweep those arms back. Inhale it back up. Let's sink in the hips. Stretch out those hips. Exhale. Bring the body down. Feel your strength. Inhale. Let's reach. Lift. Grow taller. Believe you can. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Twist the chest open to the left. Both hands down. Step the right leg up. Chair pose. Bend the knees. Push the butt back. Lift the chest. Inhale. Come all the way up. Feel those legs standing you up. Thank them. Lift the right knee. Step that right leg back. Left leg. Back foot flat. Feel your hips. Maybe twist them. Breathe in. Let's rise and reach this warrior space. How does it make you feel? To kind of take in that idea. Who is this inner warrior you're letting out, that you're growing today? Breathe out as we bring the chest forward, reaching it back so strong. Use those legs. Inhale it up. Feel the breath. How much ease can we have? And forward. Do we think of ease when we think of strong? Inhale, lift. Wouldn't we want to have some ease when we're strong? And bring it back. We don't want our strength to have to mean strain. One more time and lift. Breath. And we'll bring that left hand down, maybe on a block. Twist it open. Breath in. Breath out. We'll bring the right hand down. Might have to wiggle, squiggle that right foot back. Find your plank. Lower down to your bellies. We're going to do the Cobra this time. Breathe in and lift the chest, elbows bent. And downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Maybe pedal your heels up and down. Good morning. What? Randy, are you telling me news? Are you distracting me in my yoga? I think you are. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's lift the right leg up. Point the toe, open the hip. If you want, some of you want to bring that foot down behind you. Flipping that down dog. Lift the chest. Some of you don't want to do this at all. Some of you might be confused. Let's bring it back. Right leg lifts. Let's bring that foot through in between the hands. Some of you might need to grab that foot. Help it up there. Work on a little balance. Staying on the back toes. Coming up for crescent. Twist it open to the right. Breath. Can you be in the back leg more? Could you straighten that back leg more? Maybe you're going, why would I want to do that? My body said, why do you want to do that? Good, let's reach forward. Maybe the left hand down the twist or elbow outside a knee. And twist. Where's your breath? Push that back leg. Good. We're going to windmill it open. My back's going to come to you. Warrior 2. Sitting up tall in the chest, sinking in the groin. Are you sinking? Are you letting the sinking happen? Or are there muscles in your groin stopping it, preventing it from happening? Let's reach the hands behind the back. Open up the collarbones. And we'll nose dive inside of the right leg. Breathe. All right, I'm going to bring my left hand to the mat. Spin onto the left toes. Some of you might want to bring the left knee down now, or step the right foot back to meet the left. Side plank. So you could be on the left knee And then step that right leg back, giving yourself added support. Or we're standing in this side plank, both legs straight, wings open wide, chest open wide, breath. And let's curl it under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl it under. Smile, good morning. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's reach. Right hand down. Find your plank. Lower through. Cobra. Hips down. Chest up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg lifts. If you're joining, maybe take a break here. Choose how high you're lifting it. What do you want to feel? What's supporting you here? And then we can stretch that hip open, bring that foot down behind us. Spin onto the soles of both feet. Thrust the hips up. Trust those legs. Thank those legs. Breathe. And bring it back. Down dog. Left leg lifts. We'll bring the left foot through in between the hands. If you need to help it up there, go ahead. You take the time you need. Stay on the back toes. Coming up for crescent warrior. Where's the quiet space in this pose? Can we find the quiet space? Can we feel the strength in this space? Can it be a space of ease? This definitely is a posture that feels strong and stretched, and it requires ease. I don't think I really would like this pose if I felt a bunch of strain. And we'll twist it open, bend that back leg. What's growing, stretching, reaching, softening. All right, that right hand can come to the ground to twist, or right elbow, left knee. Drive that right leg back. Make room in your belly for breath. Can you take a fuller breath, or are you just biding your time, wondering how long we're going to be here? What are you practicing in this moment? What are you intending for yourself in this moment? All right, we're going to windmill it open. Warrior two. Settle in. Feel this space. Go from that neutral hold together to this open hold together. Do we feel like we're holding it together? Do we feel like we're open? Where do we feel open? Let those wrists go. Let those fingers go. Can we sink? Can we feel? Are we letting ourselves feel? Ungrip the toes. Ungrip your face. All right, we're going to reach behind. Maybe change the threading of your fingers. Opening the chest and the collarbones. Maybe lifting those arms. Sinking those legs. Lift the chest. Maybe a little back bend. Just subtle. And we'll nose dive the chest forward inside of that left inner thigh. Feel that left hip. Hear what it's got to say today. How much can it let go? How about the low back? How about the upper back? All right, we're going to let those hands down. Right hand comes down. Spinning onto the right toes. Remember, you can bring that right knee down. Or step the left foot back. Stacking foot over foot. Side body engaged. Legs strong and straight, or that right knee is down. Lifting up. I'll show the right knee down in case you're wondering. So the right knee is down, that left foot is extended, giving me a root. Where's your breath? Make room for breath in between those shoulder blades. Breath in, exhale, curl it under. Inhale, expand and reach, make room. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, invite, open, expand. Exhale, curl it under. Let's reach, believe. Believe. Left hand down, find your plank. Lower through. Cobra, maybe up dog. Onto the tops of the feet, hips forward. Shoulders soft, neck release. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Breathe in as we rise. Reach, maybe back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Half flat back. Let's bring the palms down. We're going to step to plank. Bring the knees down. Place your forearms down. Equal and parallel like railroad tracks. Shift your chin forward. Lengthen the legs back. Forearm plank. Step the feet wide, wide, or hold where you are. In. Wide, wide. In. Wide, wide. Breathe. In. One more if you want, or skip it. Wide, wide. Breathe. Booty low. In. Push the butt up. Drop the head down. Stay on those forearms. Walk the feet in. Dolphin. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the thighs. Tilt the tailbone up. Soften your neck. Breath in. Breath out. Push down and forward through the forearms. Soften your shoulders. Knees down. Roll it up till we're standing on the knees. Little bit of space in between your inner thighs. Hands to the low back or your hamstrings. Camel. Hips forward, breath in. Lift the chest. Don't force the heart. Go where the heart wants to go. Let it lead you. Trust it. Don't think, feel. Bring it back. We'll bring our hands to the ankles or heels. Bring the head down near the knees. Start to lift the hips up. Rolling onto the top of the head. Stretch out the neck. Pull the shoulders up. This is rabbit. Apanasana. And bring the hips down. All right, we're going to bring the hands down. See if we can sweep the legs out in front of us. That could be a little comical, right? Knees up. Bowed. And a little far back. Breath. Knees together if you can. Good. Let's bring the hands behind our head. Extend that right leg. Twist right elbow to left knee. Bring it back to center. Extend the left leg. Twist left elbow, right knee. Back to center. Here we go. Take your time. Feel each piece. This isn't about doing a bunch of reps. This is about feeling and connecting. What's inside of me holding me together? What's inside of me finding fluidity? What's inside of me with belief? What are you putting energy toward right now? A positive thought or a negative thought? Good. Back to center. Let's lift. Maybe straighten those legs. 2 inches. Bring it back up. Cross your ankles. Plant the palms. Step to plank. Lower through. Cobra or up dog. Shoulders down. Maybe work the neck. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Good. Look forward. Step, walk, or jump the feet up. Half flat back. Forward fold. Chair pose. Your chair. Weights in the heels. Ask yourself, am I sinking? Ask yourself, am I pulling these knees back? Am I finding a new edge of comfort and new ability? Not even discomfort, new ability. Just transform our relationship to the unfamiliar. Change that language and take out failure and can't. And just say, oh, this is new. This is new. Transform it. Good. We'll come up to standing. Lift your right knee. Don't worry about how high. If you're able to lift it high, maybe pull that knee in. If you're able to lift it high, maybe extend that leg up. We're all where we are. Good. We're going to bend the knee and open the hip. Sorry, we're just going to step back. We're going to warrior one. Confused myself in my sequence. Back foot flat. Right toes aiming to the front right corner of the mat. Maybe lengthen the stride. The body's warmed up. Maybe it's ready for a new space. Don't just stay in the comfy cozy. We're empowering. We're finding new spaces, new possibility, new capability. Right hip forward, left hip back. How stable are we? How sure do these legs feel? Breathe in and lift. Lift and rise. Exhale, reach forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale it up. Can you keep that left knee bent deep? Sink in the front of that right hip. Exhale it forward. Soften your neck. Soften your breath. Inhale, lift. Feel your core lifting you. Not your arms. Not even your legs. And bring it back. One more time if you want, or hang out here and rest. Inhale, lift. We'll bring that right hand down. Find that twist. Bring that left hand down. Step that right foot up. Bring the feet together if you like. We're getting ready for chair. Bend the knees. Sink the butt. Lift the chest chair. Where's the breath? Sink it. Help it ground you. Don't let the breath let you pop up. Let that breath let you saturate down. Calming the standing. Maybe work the shoulders. This is yours. Find freedom in your frame. We'll root into the right leg, asking that left leg to lift. You choose how high. Maybe you're liking this hug. Maybe you're extending. Where's the quiet? Right here inside of us. How do we cultivate and nourish quiet? Or do we only feed the frenzy? We'll step this left leg back. Maybe widen the stance. Feel out where you need to be. Settle in on your foundation. Greet it anew. Say, hey, how you doing? Here we are. Tell me where you want to go, base. Sink, feel that base. Lift and grow from that. Breathe in. Collaborate, cooperate with the whole body. And reach. Feel your back, feel your belly. Work together. Good. Feel your upper body, bottom body. Work together. Feel your breath and your mind work together. How fluid can we be? No expectations. Can your body reflect acceptance and contentment here? One more if you want, or rest. Rest is a valid part of our power. And bring the hands down, left hand down, twist. Can you keep the right knee bending? Do you want to expand your arm span, your wingspan? Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. Feel the left foot. How connected are you to everything that's going on in your body and your breath right now? Both hands down, step to plank. Lower, elbow high, back up, down dog. Good. Right leg lifts, point the toe, open the hips, stay here. Or flip the dog. Lifting the hips, stretch something. Don't just endure, stretch and grow. Don't just withstand. Grow something. Bring it back. Down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest or skip it and step the foot through. If you brought the knee to the chest, now step it through. Stay on the back toes. Rise for your crescent. Feel your heartbeat. Relax your eyelids. Breathe into your hips. Twist it open. If you want, see if that right hand wants to come to the back of the left leg. Offer. Squeeze inner thighs. Work on your base. What would give you more stability? Worry about the upper parts later. If we're not connected and stable on the ground, lifting is just going to knock us over. We're going to go into a twist. Remember that left hand could be on the floor or elbow outside a knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to windmill open to warrior two. Windmill. Keep the right knee bent. Spin that left foot flat. Feel that right leg holding its position. Maybe it's complaining like mine is. Hands behind us. Open up the chest. Find something new. Grow. And nose dive it forward. Can you bend that right knee more? Can you get in the hips? Can you let the spine go? Release the arms. Left hand down. Spin onto the left toes. We're going to go to that side plank. Maybe your knee is down first. Step that right foot back. Remember, you can have that left knee down. Some of you may prefer to have, what am I trying to do? The left leg straight, right foot bent. It's a nice step up. Still asking the core to give us support. Breathe in, twist it open. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, twist it open. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale it open, reach. Good, we'll bring the hands down, step to plank. Go to elbow height or skip it. Back up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Who are you? What are you practicing? Left leg lifts. Point the toe. Open the hip. Feel this side. Breathe this side where it is. Flip the dog if you wish. Thrusting the hips. Open your heart. Open your voice. Open your eyes. Bring it back. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Hang out here. Or shift forward, knee to chest, or step the foot through. If you're doing the knee to chest, keep shifting forward. Breathe. Step the foot through. Take your time. Greet yourselves upright. Feel out your base. Make it important. Establish your base on purpose so that you can lift your heart with purpose. What? Breath in, let's lift. Let's twist the chest. Are we still twisting or are we waiting? Do we believe we can revolve? Can we feel it? Left hand to the back of that right leg. Rib cage. Belly. Can you feel something moving there? Do we want to feel it? What about the breath? Good. Here we go into the twist. Make a choice. It doesn't even have to be the same kind of twist you did before. Twist from the low belly. Ask the base to be secure and then see what can happen in the twist. Not what you can force. What's happening? Windmill it open. Keep that left knee bent. Spinning that right foot flat. Here we are. New moment, new breath. Riz, there's no same old about this. We've never been here before. Woo, new moment. Let's go ahead and find an interlace. Maybe skip it. Maybe do your own thing. Maybe you'd rather have eagle arms. What do you need right here? What do you want to express? What do you want to feel? What do you want to open? And forward. Woo! What's changing, growing, transforming? Release the arms. Right hand beneath the face. Spinning onto that right foot. Choose the form of side plank you want. I'm going to go ahead and keep that right leg on its side, the right foot on its side, left knee bending. Expand the chest open. See, maybe if you can twist here and then curl it under. Inhale, lengthen, open, stretch the middle of your chest. Exhale, curl it under, bring it in, bring it in. Inhale, lift, maybe look at that left hand and curl it under. I've stopped counting, so let's do one more. Inhale it up, reach, expand. Left hand down, step to your plank. Lower down. Breathe in, Cobra. Soften and release. Exhale, child's pose. Sink the butt back. Take the arms back. See if you can find your ankles or heels. Bring your head as close to your knees as you can on the floor. Place your head down, rolling onto the top of the head, stretching the neck up to the ceiling. Calm, full breath. Slow it all down. Slow it all down. And bring ourselves up. Let's walk the hands back. You can just stay here, just depending on what's going on with your knees. Others of you may want to thrust the hips up, open the chest, open the hips and thighs, and lower. We'll bring the hands down, sweep the legs out, bring the knees up, boat. Hands behind the head, chest up. Extend that right leg, lift that left knee. Twist, right elbow, left knee, can they touch? Back to center, breath. Extend the left leg. Left elbow, right knee. Back to center. Reach, pike maybe 2 inches. Back up, knees bent, arms behind the head, right leg lengthened. And twist. Back to center. You can bring those feet down. You can say, bump this. Left leg. And twist. Chest up. Chest up. Talking to myself here. Chest up, thirst in. Good. Bring it back. Lift. Smile. Transform. Breath. 2 inches. Good. Bring it back up. Cross the ankles. Plant the palms. Step to plank. Lower through. Up dog or cobra. Feel the center of the upper chest lifting. That breastbone driving the energy upward. Shoulder blades back. Tuck the chin. Hips forward. Let the weight of the hips sag. Off the spine. Good. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips down, dog. Deep breath. Make a sound. Good, let's bring the knees down, forearms down. Now some of you have an open wall access. Feel free to bring the tips of your fingers within 12 inches or so of the wall. If you're thinking you may want to practice Pincha Mayurasana, that's a forearm handstand. Otherwise, we're just going to do the dolphin that we've been doing, but you've got an open supported wall for yourselves. Forearms down, shoulder width apart. I like to use the forearms as a guide. Can they connect here? And then just extend the arms here. So you can bring those hands to the elbow sockets for that measurement, and then extend the arms forward. Fingertips 10 to 12 inches from the wall. Try not to gouge into the elbows. We're going to go for the forearm plank first. Yay. Press into the palms, lean the chin forward, lengthen the legs back, forearm plank breath. Good. Start to let the head go down, push the butt up, walk the feet in, and just hang out here. Your calmest, easiest breath. Feel your low belly pulling your hip bones up to the sky. Push down and forward through those forearms. Soften your shoulders. Press the heels back. And bring the knees down. Roll it up till we're sitting back on the heels. Hands behind us. Cross the hips. And we'll lower the hips down. Let's work the shoulders out. Take the left arm across, hook under it. Or you can do your eagle. Twist. Soften those upper arms. Other side. And release. One more time. Take breaks whenever you need. So you can approach, take a break, and reapproach, okay? We're going to add in the sequence of the forearm plank. The stepping, and then the dolphin, and then optional if you're wanting to lift the leg. I am going to recommend, if you have never tried to come up into the forearm handstand, I do not recommend that you do so in a purely virtual environment. Would rather that you be present with others who can give you guidance for safety and be there for a spot. But if you have attempted it before or succeeded in it before, got a wall nearby, I will talk us through. All right? Let's stay safe. Don't let our aspirations and our reaching uproot us. All right, let's bring the forearms down. Be honest with yourselves about how much energy you have left. Chin over thumbs, lengthen the legs, forearm plank. Step it out wide or skip it. And in. And wide. And in. And wide. And in. Squeeze those inner thighs. Push the butt up. Drop the head down. Walk the feet in. Let the head go. Push the butt up. Feel the whole surface of the forearms pressing down. What are you feeling stretching in the upper arms, in the forearms, in the armpits? Can you stretch the hips up? Do you feel it in your back? Can you press the heels down? Do you feel it in your legs? I'm actually going to take an intermission before I come up into Pincha. Working those arms out. If you're going into Pincha and you know how, go ahead. Breathe. If you want to take this break, working these arms out. I actually chose Pincha because I haven't been doing it that much, and so I can really feel where the muscles are not as open to this movement and this weight support. They have to be open and have the strength. And that's an interesting combination for our muscles to have. Alrighty, I'm going to reapproach now. Forearms down. Butt goes up. Head goes down. Walking the toes in. Looking forward. Lifting one leg. Bending the standing leg and floating and bringing it back. And floating. Try to keep your gaze up. Gaze up. Push down with the forearms. Grow tall in the arms. Don't accordion down. Breath. Come down when you're ready. Child's pose. Reapproach. Dolphin or Pincha Mayurasana, forearm handstand. You're going to place those arms down. Maybe do your measurement. Spread those palms. Try to be aware of pressing down. Use the whole surface to root in. Tucking the toes. Lifting the hips up, dropping the head down, dolphin. You can stay here. You're going further. Walk the feet in. Lift the gaze. I'm going to lift my opposite leg. I'm going to bend the standing leg. And I'm going to float. Breath. Maybe you're playing with taking the feet off the wall. Breath. Find your calm breath. Stay if you're still in it. Look at your awareness. Look at your intention. Be in the feeling and not the doing. Gradually bring yourselves back down if you're still in it. Walking those hands back, fingertips facing the butt. Pressing down through the shins, lifting the hips, make space for breath. And lower the hips down. We're going to swing the legs around out in front of us. I'm going to invite us to a double pigeon space. I'm going to stack my left leg on the bottom, as much of a 90-degree or a parallel with the front edge of my mat as I can. Bringing this right ankle above the left knee, right into that teardrop of that muscle. Knee over ankle, ankle over knee, shin over shin. Spine lifting. Now, for some of us, it looks a little like this. Okay, and if that's too much of a struggle, if it's down here and you can still sit upright, great. Maybe just go to crisscross applesauce. That's perfectly fine. All right, so I've got my right leg on top. I'm going to bring my right arm under. So right arm under, left arm over. You can do a bear hug. If you're bear hugging, creep those fingertips closer to the midline. Grab a bigger armful of you. Let's sit up tall from the butt bones. Soften the neck. Whatever clasp you have, I'm going to transfer it to an eagle now. Let's twist. What's twisting? Is it just the upper chest? How about the midsection? If you press both knees down, do you get more leverage? And other side. What do those upper arms have to say? From that dolphin, from that pincha. Back to center. Breath in, lift the elbows. Grow tall and lift the elbows. And take it forward, forward, forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. What can you soften in your neck, your toes, your wrists, your ankles, your groin, your heart? Let those arms go whenever you're ready. And we'll bring the spine up. Good. Let's have a nice little reset space, opening the legs wide. Pressing the backs of the legs down, flexing the toes, sitting up tall. Intend the backs of those thighs to push into the floor. Chest up. Breath in. Exhale, side bend. Maybe rotating the chest. Maybe letting that hand rest on your hip. Hopefully by now everyone is really good with the idea of they get to choose how they want to move in their bodies. Be present with your breath. What about the sit bones can you feel? Are you aware of one butt cheek more than another? How much of that butt cheek is in contact with the floor? What does balance feel like? Let's breathe in and reach. Squeeze those thighs. Exhale, other side. Don't force space. Don't take more space than the body is ready for. Don't push yourself beyond what you're ready for. And let's bring ourselves back up. If you'd like to grab the big toes, great. You can always also use the strap. I'll just demo, but I'm not going to use it. Holding the strap as close to the feet as you can and pulling. But if you've got a hold of the feet, great. Lead belly button pulls forward first. Chest forward second. Chin lengthening last. Fill up your low back with breath. Let's bring ourselves back up. Take your time. Good. Feel free to deliver some loving touch, some tender caress to yourselves. We're going to switch into the double pigeon on the other side. So I'm going to bring my right leg on the bottom here. Left ankle above right knee. Ooh, feel that difference? I'm going to let go of thinking about like the judgments with what did I do? Why is it this tight? Let that go. We're not here doing a medical assessment. We're here to do a sensation and emotional connection. Assessment and diagnosis is the presumption is that we're looking for something that's wrong. Everything is right in this body that you woke up in. You woke up. Many of you are fully ambulatory. Many of you are fully functioning, exceptionally functioning. I know some of you. You're exceptionally functioning. Okay, so let's not assess for what's wrong. Everything that's right. Send it some gratitude. All right, we're going to choose. We're going to bring this left arm on the bottom. I'm going to start with the bear hug and then go to the eagle. Make your choice. Feel the space in between your shoulder blades, that back of your heart. Ooh, does it want to let some space in, some expression in the back of the heart? Can we receive? What do we need to receive? Take a moment here in this tender caress. Ooh, and maybe identify and let yourself feel what you need to receive. Right? And that's asking the universe for what we need. Just a little bit of space, a little bit of patience. Maybe some laughter, some forgiveness. All right, I'm going to go here for this eagle. You can stay with those arms however you like. Remember, we're going to twist. Ooh. Calmest, easiest breath. Kindest breath. Yeah, show your power with how kind you can be in your breath here. Other side. Ooh, show your power to yourself. Let this be a new form of expression. Kindness, power. Back to center whenever you're ready. Lift and grow. Lift that upper body off the bottom body. Feel space being created away from your upper body and bottom body. And live in that new space you're making. Breathe in that new space you're making. Let's come forward. You'll let those arms go whenever you're ready. Let the breath seek out the spaces that are intense. Let the breath deliver some softness on that intensity. Soften your thoughts. Where are you? Where are your thoughts right now? And roll the spine up. Take your time. Scan your body, scan your mind. What's new, what's changed, what has grown. And we'll come out once again. Maybe feel out. Do the legs want to go a little wider? What's changed? Where are those thresholds? Maybe it's just the mind that changed, that's more willing, and the body's just meeting you there a little bit, halfway, quarter of the way. Squeezing thighs, flexing toes, sitting up. Let's work the neck. Changing direction. Let your right ear fall to the right shoulder, right hand up by the left ear. Just a gentle encouragement of the neck to bend. Let the breath guide the way. Let the breath guide the way of releasing, not forcing. Sit up in the front of the chest. Be seen. Let your heart lead the way and let yourself be willing to be seen. Release that right arm, rock the chin down, patient, slow. Switching to the other side, left hand up by the right ear. Dropping that right shoulder. Surrender to what's opening here. Surrender to what's being expressed in all of your sensations right now. Lift up through the back of the neck. Sink down through the right shoulder. Releasing the left arm, very gradually rocking the chin down. Lifting the gaze. Press the backs of the legs down, flex the toes. Let's explore a twist. You choose a direction. I'm going over my left leg. Sitting up tall, push the backs of the leg down. Grow taller in the chest. Believe it. Feel it somewhere. Feel it in a piece of skin on some part of your waist. Feeling that lift, that little bit of stretching. Feel the fabric of your clothing tell you. Twist a little bit more. Feel the revolving. Notice your peripheral vision gets to see a little bit of something different. Grow tall through the back of the neck. And now we're going to come forward. So stop when the body doesn't want to fall any deeper. See if you can keep squeezing that left leg and keep pressing the backs of the legs into the floor. What do we feel in the groin and the sides of the hip? In our intestines? In our rib cage? Where are the limitations? Where's the freedom? Ooh, let's bring ourselves up. Ooey gooey squishy for me. All right, resetting those legs. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more angle because I kind of got used to where we were. Flexing, squeezing. Other side. Chest up and twist. Woo! Pushing both sit bones down, pressing the backs of the legs down. Be present in all that you notice. Notice something about the quality of engagement. What is engagement in your upper thigh? How is that different from engagement in your hands right now? Feel engagement in the backs of your calves. Feel engagement of your spine and your torso winding. What is engagement in the lift in the back of your neck? Engagement in your toes. Peripheral vision. And let the upper body come forward. Let whatever wants to let go, let go. Squeeze the thighs. Open your heart. Literally, figuratively, open your heart. Feel the body lead the spirit. Feel the spirit lead the body. Open your heart. Nobody else has to see it. You can feel it. And we'll bring ourselves back up. Ooh. Shoulder rotations. Maybe you're strapped. Maybe some of you are grabbing those big toes. Upavishta. If you've got the strap, if you've got whatever clasp, pull the chest up, shoulders down. Believe your neck is growing taller. Feel it. Push the backs of the legs down. Feel it. Feel your sides lengthening upward. And when you're ready, coming forward. You can guide with the arms forward if you prefer. If you need to round the spine, go ahead. Press the backs of the legs to the floor. Don't be aggressive. Soften. Let that be your power. Patience and softness. Yielding is soft. Keep squeezing the thighs. Let the space and the movement happen in your waist, happen in your torso, happen in the hip joint. Shoulders soft, pulling away from your neck. Feel your neck lengthening in some way. And let's gradually bring ourselves up. If you need, you can always bring your hands under the knee joints to give your legs a little assist to bring them in. We'll bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees open. Different angle. Different angle in the groin. Sitting up tall, trying not to round the spine. Press the thighs open. Pull the chest up. Now grow tall in your neck. Feel the shoulders pulling down to allow the neck to grow taller. Feel that equal and opposite energy. Belly breathing. Chin down and rotate while lifting the chest and the shoulders are pressing down. Feel the neck move up and off of the lowering of the shoulders. Maybe you feel some yum. Are you still lifting up through the ribs and the waist? Change direction. We'll bring the spine to center, shoulders back, chin, throat, chest, lengthening long and forward. Visualize your low belly. Feel a balloon expanding with breath inside of your low belly. Soften your neck. Soften your fingers. Don't invite more intensity than is already here. Allow ourselves to feel life through softness more than intensity. Feeling the subtleties and the nuances of emptiness and yielding. Feeling the power. And we'll bring the spine back up. Stay if you need. Good. All right, we're going to lengthen the legs out toward the front of the mat. Actually, you know what? Let's come to the knees. Let's go ahead and do, let's do a Hanumanasana, split. So if you would like to have a pillow under you, so if you don't know what I mean by Hanumanasana or split, you might want to have a little cushioning under this thigh. This is my right leg. I'm going to walk the left knee back. And some of you may want to rest that hip on that pillow. Left kneecap facing the floor, sitting up tall. Others of you might want to block under here, maybe a little higher. Others of you may not want to have a support at all. I'm going to start here for demo, and then I'll move it and let the body gradually come down. See about practicing this upright space, head over shoulders, over hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. Shoulders down, belly breathing. What wants to tense up? What are you having to repeatedly go, oh, let that go, oh, let that go? Repeat to yourself something that you're enjoying right here. Trying to take out that diagnostic, that assessment of something that's wrong. And sitting with the miracle, sitting with the gratitude of what's right. Now, this is purely optional, walking forward. That might be a little on the intense side. You could always bend the right knee a little if you like. See if you can keep that right foot flexed, driving the toes toward your face. I know your calf muscles are mad. Some of you who have been to the studio before know you know how I talk about turning the key with that right thigh bone? Turn the key inward and hold as you flex the toes. You're welcome. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ooh. So I said that I was going to move my pillow, which I am going to do. And breathe. What's the quality of your breath? 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 What's the qu We'll gradually bring ourselves upright. We'll bring this leg back in. This mat is real sticky. If you need or want to do some hip rotations, woo, go ahead. And we'll get ready for the other side. Now, different side, you might need a different height or a different kind of support under here, okay? So feel that out. Don't come into it with an assumption that because one side was a certain way, that this side will be the same. Once you get where you're going, flexing the toes, right kneecap facing the floor, left hip back, right hip forward, yowza breath. Calm, soothing breath. Can the hips support you, or are the arms trying to halt the descent? Do that key turn with the thigh bone. Ooh. Only if it sounds like a good idea. We can lengthen chin and chest forward, flexing the toes. Occupy the back of these legs fully. There are parts of these legs and body that are talking to us that we just don't have a relationship with. Oh, we're like, who are you? What? And we're just hearing screaming. Establish this relationship. This is the meet and greet right here. Live fully in these parts of the body. Check that gratitude list. Let that left leg accept more weight. Maybe. Patiently, gradually lifting ourselves up. If you want to stay, stay. Now I'm just going to shift my weight into the left hip and bring this leg forward. You can do your hip circles if you need. And start to lower the back down onto the mat. Bringing the knees into the chest. Soften your spine against your mat. Feel the earth beneath the mat permeate through the flooring, through any space between the flooring and the actual earth. Send out seeking of that connection. We'll lengthen the left leg. Now we're going to do a spinal twist. If you would like to have that leg straight for the twist, that's great. We just finished stretching the back of that leg in the Hanuman. So you might just want to have some chill space. Or if the back of the spine gets accessed more by having that leg straight, that's fine. So choose. We're going to cross that right leg across the midline of our torso, either straight or bent. Let the breath go as deeply down the spine as you can. Melt the shoulders and the neck. Feel yourself as an expressive feeling being. And what's the expression? that wants to be let out, that wants to be heard. That takes some hella power to want to connect with ourselves in that way. Let's gradually come back to center. Half happy baby here. So maybe the right hand finds the right foot or just holds on behind the right knee. See how much you can relax the legs and the hip. Maybe that left hip pops up. Arms heavy, shoulders heavy. And we'll release that and get ready to switch. So I've just brought the right foot down. I'm going to hug the left knee in and straighten that right leg. And just feel what's here, feeling the spine, reconnecting with the earth. Reconnect with your expression. What in your body, what in your spirit is asking to be allowed to express? Express it through your face, through your mouth, through your throat, through your spine, through your organs, through your breath. All right, make a choice about your twist. And you can start one way and change it. You could choose to go one way and just leave it that way. Ooh. Melt in the shoulders. Soften your thoughts. Let go of effort. Let whatever areas of the body want to express themselves, express freely now. And you respond energetically. If there's something gripping and your spirit is wishing to express non-gripping, can you let it go? When you are ready, honestly, be honest with yourself. Allow yourself to peel out of that space back to your back. Notice what you notice. Take the time that you need for the noticing. maybe half happy baby. How limp, how surrendered can we be? Let's bring both knees in. Maybe a full happy baby with both legs. Maybe you're just hugging behind the knees. And we can rock and massage the organs, the spine, the tailbone. Some of you like to enjoy stretching the heels out. Maybe not so much. We were in that wide-legged space earlier already, so maybe the backs of the legs are either feeling like they've pushed in their max, or maybe they're super open now. Make something up. I love that part of a practice. Make something up. Make it up. Your expression. We'll bring those knees in. Send the heels up to the ceiling. If you'd like to have your legs up against a wall, go ahead. I'm just going to hold and instruct here for Viparita Karani, so that's just legs up. If you know and wish to seek shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana, that is entirely up to you. I am not going to do it, and I am not going to talk the way through it. So make a choice, and don't take it as, oh, well, she's not going to do it, so I shouldn't. I honestly mean, start to cultivate checking in on, ooh, do I want to do this? Is that something that my spirit is calling for? And give yourself permission for that level of expression. If you're just lying here with your back on the floor and your legs lengthened upward, see if you can release working in the legs. What's the least amount of physical exertion you need to hold these legs the way they are? How limp and empty can they be? Can you feel your circulation in your calves, your thighs, your abdomen, your armpits? Can you feel your pulse in your neck and throat? Could those thighs be emptier? They can bend. Soften your back. Express patient kindness here. And we'll eventually lower the legs down, lengthening the legs out toward the front of the mat. I'm going to offer one final space. Legs together. Place the arms down alongside your waist, palms down. Let's press into those forearms and prop ourselves up on the forearms. So walk the elbows back, lifting the chest up, legs together. Thrust the belly up, thrust the chest up, tilt the head up and back. Arch your chest to the ceiling. You can stay here. Some may wish to walk the forearms forward, arch the chest up, and allow the very top of the head, not the back round part, onto the mat for fish. No strain in the throat or neck. If you're feeling any strain or twinges in the neck, come out and lie down. Wide open throat. Effortless opening in the heart. Rooting down in the legs. We'll lift the chin, lower the chest down. Position your shoulders for comfort, legs and hips for comfort. And invite awareness in the stillness. Perhaps allow the eyelids to remain gently open. What do you see within on a physical level? What do you see within on a breath level? What do you see within? Who do you see on a spirit level? Who are you? Allow subtle movements, soft, subtle movements in your extremities, your joints, subtle amplification of the breath. And in your time, in your way, remember expression. We'll allow ourselves to make our way upright, joining in closing and practice together. Find a way of sitting that is comfortable for you. Single Om if you wish, connecting to expression on a vibration level, not singing. Don't worry about how it sounds. Be in the process of resounding. Hands to the heart center if you wish. You could always just keep them in your lap. The light and love in me is deeply grateful for the light and love in all of you. And that is namaste. Namaste, everyone. The crew, new folks, thank you. I hope that you were kind in the expression of your body. Hey, Missy, good to see you. Hey, Claudia. Okay, look at everybody. Oh, Kayla, I just noticed you saying that you like the tapestry. You know, I am only just now noticing the birds. I'm so enthralled with the tree so much that yeah, that I am sometimes when I'm in Shavas or I'm in reclinings, I'm like, oh look, there's birds in there because I was just like so all up in the trees. Um, Yay, good to see you, Steph. Um, Plank, resting pose, yeah, a little bit of forearm plank. How were folks in that pincha, in that dolphin? Feel free to take a moment and share anything that may be going on with your body. Hey, Brandy, good to see you. Um, Jess, hung in there? What do you think? How'd it go? Anybody work up a sweat? It's warm enough today, but I still had the heaters on because it's, I'm still me. Always still me. Yay. Missy, I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you for joining. All right. I hope that you all didn't overdo and that you get an opportunity to get out and enjoy this day and go forth and share good things, share good expressions. Don't worry about all of the doing, right? Just the feeling. Yay, good on the sweat. Awesome. All right. Thanks, Jess. I'm really glad to see you. Kayla, you want to rebuild some upper body strength? We need to do more side planks. We need to do more resting plank, huh? Our good friend Stephanie, as she has coined it. Yeah, what I was saying about my dolphin and my pincha was realizing, all right, I have not been in this posture as much as I used to. And so I got to give it some forgiveness in those attachments in this shoulder and definitely in some of the pectoralis. Oh dear, Brandy, is that oh dear toward more plank? Is that the oh dear expression that I'm kind of hearing in my heart? But I feel you, Kayla, on devoting some time and some energy to the upper body. Honestly, all of you, this regular crew here, you can be sitting in these spaces a lot longer. Got to start to find some of your new edge, So you got to extend that edge, right? I see you, Jess, and I'm seeing a lot of folks responding in this way. So it's fine to need some of that squishy, yummy, yin restorative stuff, but also, like, when we need to bring stuff together, have we been cultivating, establishing that foundation so that we can conjure however much core and holding that we'll need? So give ourselves the time to step into it and hold. It doesn't have to be craziness. You can just hold the plank, hold the side plank. I will guarantee you hold that side plank 20 breaths, 30 breaths, 50 breaths. You'll start to notice something. All right. I am so honored and really pleased to see everyone today. Now I will go and separate myself from this practice and go check out other things. And because I have been really working on separating out the outside stuff from my inside stuff. So I don't need to know what's going on out there. It'll still be out there when I get out there. And I don't have to be in a hurry to get out there because here is pretty good. All right. Peace, everybody. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.